Hello, welcome back to the Paper Turtle. This is Mary, and today we are going to be working on these journals again that we've been working on. And we're going to be doing a few things. I think we're going to start with the belly bands, and then we might do some paper clips and maybe make some little envelopes, and I don't know. We'll see what else. We need to work on decorating these things and just kind of keep on moving from there. So where we are at, I was going to make, now that's for pockets. I was going to make a belly band. We have a few of these white pages that I like to cover. I don't want to keep them white. I don't like plain white pages. In some journals, if it's a real bright and colorful journal, the white pages are okay. They're good. They go with the journal. In this case, I feel like it's not a white journal because I have coffee dyed paper and stuff like that in here. So it's the stark white is too stark for what I want to do. So what I'm going to do on this page is I'm going to make a belly band that's going to cover up most of this white. The rest of it I'm not going to worry too much about, although I am going to ink the edges of this page just to tone down the white a little bit more. And what this is the back of scrapbook paper. If you've been watching the other videos, then you see you would probably remember how we ended up with white paper in here. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. White paper's not horrible. It just all depends on what style you're going for, what look you're going for in your journal. So I'm just kind of inking up the edges a little bit. I'll try to do this inside edge just to kind of give it a little bit. And I think I'm going to very lightly tap on the paper, and I'm doing it very lightly because I don't want the round shape to show. So I've just kind of dulled it up just a little bit. Do little extras in the corners maybe. There. All right. Now, the belly band needs to be 8 inches long, and I think I'm going to do it maybe 2 1/4. That would be there. 2 1/2 is there. I think I'm going to do 2 1/4 inches if my paper is wide enough. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be 8 by 2 1/4. I'm just going to set that aside for now. What I picked out was this green paper to do the background of the belly band. And then I have this trim that's going to go on it and these flowers. So this is very thin. It's very thin scrapbook paper. So I'm going to just put it on here to give it a little bit of strength. Oh gosh, I just smacked the heck out of you. I'm so sorry. I guess I have the camera a little lower than usual. I hope you're okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. 8 inches. That just kind of threw me off just now. By 2 1/4, I said. And 8 inches. This green, this is, well, both of these pieces are just scrap paper that I pulled out of my scrap paper envelope. I try to use my scrap paper as much as I possibly can because it seems to just grow somehow. I don't know how that happens, but it does. All right, so I'm going to just glue this on there. I need a sheet, a glue sheet. Hold on one second. Okay. And my glue. I had a big thing. Oh, I must be done with it. I had a big thing of glue, but I guess I finished it. Which one? I'm not going to talk about the glue again. I always talk about the glue. I think we all are familiar with the glues by now. I stocked up on glue. You know, before this quarantine thing, people were hoarding toilet paper. I was stocking up on glue because I knew that I was going to be crafting, so I got some extra glue. I mean, we go to Walmart. Walmart's 3 miles away from us, and we go, well, my husband does. I don't go about once a week to get food. So if I needed glue, I can get glue. And I'm sure they're not short on it. It's probably not considered a staple or a necessity that people are going for. Except us crafters, of course. I decided to take up a new craft. And why is this buckling like this? So I wanted to learn to crochet. I crocheted when I was a teenager, but that was many, many years ago. Many years ago. And so, of course, I didn't remember how. So I went on YouTube and I watched some YouTube videos on, that's pretty good, right? It's a little uneven. That's all right. I might even want to trim that up a little bit anyway. So I went on YouTube and I watched some crocheting videos, and I went on Amazon and I ordered some crochet hooks and some yarn. I just ordered 2 different kinds, one skein of 2 different kinds of yarn, just to get started, just to practice with. So I did, and it took like 2 weeks to get here. So it finally got here. I did some practicing. I'm going to tell you, 2 skeins of yarn doesn't go very far. But I did some practicing, and I decided, okay, I'm going to make, I wanted to make a throw or an Afghan or whatever you want to call it. And I think I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. But I knew, okay, I need more yarn, obviously. So I went on and I liked one of the yarns that I had ordered. So I just ordered some more of that kind of yarn. And of course, it takes another 2 weeks to get to me. So most of my learning to crochet time has been waiting for yarn. So I finally got the yarn in, and I start making this blanket, and and of course I'm a beginner, I'm new at it, but my stitching was like really, really tight, and I was having a hard time controlling my tension on my stitches. So I ended up with this really, really tight knit thing. And I got like halfway through the extra yarn that I bought. And I had gone online to see how much yarn I needed for the size of the thing that I wanted to make. And I ordered that much yarn. But I was like halfway through it and not even like a quarter of the way through the blanket. That's how tight my stitching was. So I was like, well, either I order more yarn and wait another 2 weeks for yarn to come in, or I rip this whole thing out and start all over again and try to do it a little bit better. So that's what I did. So last night I sat there and I ripped out all the crocheting that I just did. So I'm going to start all over with that and see where that gets me. And hopefully I can actually come up with making something. We'll see. I love this ribbon. This is so pretty. And I think the colors go really well in this particular journal. So I backed the thinner paper onto the cardstock, and now I'm going to glue this this ribbon on. That was probably too much there. I don't do, if you've noticed, I don't do like heavy embellishing on anything. I feel like I love the look that I see other people do, you know, with lots of lace and all kinds of things, but I can never achieve that same look. I feel like if I put too much on it, it's going to look too cluttered and it won't look nice and like it's supposed to be that way, like I see other people doing. So I tend to do things on the lighter side. And I don't know, I'm probably just chickening out by doing that, but that's what I do. All right, so this is it's a fabric flower that I had in my stash of flowers. And then this one is like more silky. I probably took it off a thing of silk flowers that I got at the dollar store. That's how I used to get all my flowers. I buy the stocks from the dollar store of silk flowers and take them apart. You have to really look at them and make sure they're ones that you can take apart. Some of them you can't take apart very well and they don't work very well. All right, and I wanted to, you know, I meant to do this. I meant to grab a button. I want to get a button to put on there. So let me find a button real quick. I'll just bring my one of my button things. This is my go-to button thing here because it's got a lot of smaller colored buttons in it. And then I have some a few that I've sorted into colors. If I really need a quick button, I just pull out one of those, but sometimes they're just not the right ones. So I find something else. Isn't that pretty? That's a glass button. I think that's so pretty, but it's got a shank on it. So I have to really find where that'll work. All right, I like that one. That's too big. This flower probably should be a little bit bigger. That one's pretty. Maybe a tiny bit smaller though. That one? I like that. I do think this needs to be a little bit bigger. So I am going to grab my flowers. I thought I had all my, this is what happens. I pull all the stuff out that I want to do for the project and I have it all ready. Then I get working on it and it turns out that's not really what I want. It happens to me all the time. So I don't know why I bother pulling anything out because I have to go searching for stuff anyway. All right, my flower box. I used to have these all sorted by like by color, and they were sorted very nicely. And then I decided that I have them all in little bottles. I decided it was taking up too much space, so I dumped them all in this box. Well, and they didn't all fit in the box, so I have like 2 or 3 boxes over there, and they're taking up just as much space as the bottles did. And now I have to pick through my flowers to find what I want. But I don't mind that because when I have them sorted by color, I tend to limit myself to, okay, I want pink. So I just look at the pink ones. This way, I'm looking in my mind, I'm looking for pink, but I'm looking through all of my flowers and, oh, gee, maybe the green would work better. You know what I mean? It just gives me more options. And sometimes I change my mind because of it. Now, I'm looking at this, but I still think that's a little bit too small. I think I have some medium-sized ones, but yeah, don't like the style of that one. See, I'm like probably way too picky when it comes to choosing something. I want something with the rounded edges like this and like these. The sharp edges don't look as good. Is that too much pink all in one thing? I think it is. I need some green, I think. But I probably don't have anything that has... Oh, what's this? What about that? Do you like that? I'm thinking it needs to be inked a little bit. I kind of like it. Yeah, that's got the green on it. I'm going to go with that. Or I have this. I kind of like that too. But do I have one that's just a little bit bigger? I don't remember seeing one in here that was that color that's bigger. No, I think what if I do both? I could do that, and now that that just covers up the green, could do a tiny. No, but I could put a button on there. All right, I think I'm going to go with that because I kind of like that. Okay, make a decision, Mary, and just go. My goodness, that's my problem. This is why it takes me months to make a journal, because it takes me forever just to make a decision on what to put on an embellishment or something. It's ridiculous. Maybe just a tiny bit smaller than that one. And you can see the green around it. But I think I want this to match that. See? I'm too picky. Yep. I think that's it. Okay. I think that's kind of cute. Okay. So, to glue this guy down. I think I'll put the glue on here. And then him. This flower here, I think, I'm not positive, but I think this one here, it's paper. And I think it was a Creative Memories flower. The old Creative Memories, before they went out of business that first time. I think. Not positive. All right, and I want to put some thread in these buttons. And I think I might have some green sitting in here somewhere. unless I used it. I have this, but I don't want to use that. Maybe I used it. Do I have it? Maybe it's sitting here somewhere. Oh, yes, here. It's what I used to bind one of these. So I knew I had some. See if I can do this without fumbling this time. Last time, I think I fumbled around too much with it. Oh, it's not going to let me not fumble. Okay, hey, that worked pretty well. And I'm just tying a knot, not getting fancy. I think they look cute with the little bit of string in them. Nope, went the wrong way. So we are, what is this, like week 5 of the stay-at-home orders? And we live, I've told you before, I live kind of in a rural area, very small towns. And we don't have many restaurants to begin with. There's some good ones around, but not a lot. Not like where I used to live in the city, where there's restaurants in every corner. And not all of the restaurants stayed open for takeout. So we actually got together with friends yesterday because it had been a long time. I really needed to see some people, and there's nothing wrong with us getting together with our friends. It's just another couple, not like a whole group or anything like that. And we just, went to their house and we hung out and stuff. But we wanted to, was I going to put another flower on there? No, I don't think so. Okay. We wanted to, I did forget to do this. So. We wanted to just get together, just because we needed to see other people. So we did. And we're all good with that. But we decided we wanted to order some takeout and get something to eat. And we ended up ordering from a Italian pizza place that really was not very good because we're so limited. There's no good places to order out. And like we talked about ordering from this local bar that we hang out at, they have food and they're open for takeout, but we don't particularly like their food. We go there to have a couple of beers and hang out with our friends, and we do eat when we're there, but it's not like, it's like bar food, so it's not like the kind of food that we're going to order for takeout. And we live so far away from, and our friends do too, away from these places that you go and get whatever you're getting, and by the time you get back, the food is cold. And if you have them deliver, it's even worse because they take longer. So I think that's one of the things that we really miss, is being able to go to a restaurant and just hang out with our friends and, have a couple beers and some food. There was a little bit of glue on there. So it was really, 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 really good to be with our friends and to hang out for a little bit. But boy, I miss being able to go to a restaurant and get some decent food. You know, we're so spoiled that we're able to do that in a normal economy. And so now it's, I don't know. We have it too good. We've always had it too good, I think. Oops, an escaped flower. Well, that's a pretty one. We'll save that because I might use that somewhere. Okay, there's the belly band. I'm just going to glue it on. Make sure there's no glue on there. There is some glue. I'm using the pages from a, these are from a cookbook. You know those cookbooks that you can get that they make up, you know, for fundraiser for church or whatever. Well, that's what these were. I wasn't going to use the pages. Throughout the book, it had little graphics and stuff, and I went through the book and I cut out all the ones that I wanted. Like there's another one, but it repeated itself throughout the book. So then I had all these pages left, so I used them as glue pages. So what do you miss most about being in quarantine? You know, for me, it's getting together with my friends and being able to go out to eat and stuff. I know a lot of people, you know, and that's like my big thing. And I feel bad because so many people, you know, like they're out of work and stuff. And here I am complaining because I can't go out to eat, and there's people that have no income. Those people I feel really bad for. And, you know, some of the places, like around here, there's not a lot of jobs. There's no manufacturing or anything like that, right, like in the county where I live. So a lot of the people have jobs in the service industry. They're bartenders and waiters and waitresses and stuff, and they're low-paying jobs to begin with. And now everything is closed down. A lot of these people are out of work. And some of those small restaurants and stuff, they may not be able to reopen. So those people may not get their jobs back. And it's just, I don't know, it's just an all-around difficult situation. And I don't know, we're all experiencing it, so you know what I mean. And we've probably all talked it to death, too. Okay, there's belly band number 1. I kind of like it. And it's very minimal, and that's just, I guess that's my style. Not a lot of frou-frou on it because I'm afraid to overdo it. So I keep it light. All right, so that's that one. And this we're going to do in a minute. So then this one, let me see. That's something else I'm going to work on. That's that. This is the belly band I'm going to do for this one. Now, this, see, isn't this gorgeous? This came in Happy Mail, and it was wrapped around one of the packages. So I'm just going to cut it and use it on the belly band, and that one's done. I don't really need to do much with that one. I just need to cut this down a little bit. And I believe it's the same size, 8 by... Yep. And I guess I'll do 2.5 or 2 1/4 again. How wide is this? This is about 1 3/4. Maybe I should do 2.5 on this one because this is wider. I'll do that. Set the book aside. 8 inches. It says writing on it. Two and a half. And again, this is brown, so you can't see the inking, but if you look on the sides, if you can see it, the core of the paper is white, so the sides where I cut is white, and here's where I inked, so you can't see the white. I don't know if you'd be able to see it anyway. It's just one of those, another quirky thing that I'm in the habit of doing, so that's what I do. Okay. And it's going to go this way, and then this. I'm going to just cut right here. And it's going to go like that. That is so pretty. Okay. I hope it'll stay on there. I'm just wondering. If there's some other way I should try to attach it. I'm not sure. Well, let me see how it works, and if it doesn't work, I'll come up with something else. I'm not sure what, but I'll come up with something. I don't have Fabri-Tac that people use. I have something else. Some other, like, what is it? It's this super fabric adhesive. But it's like really thick. It's almost like a super glue. It's very strong. It has a lot of acetone or something in it, so it smells really bad. I don't like to use it. I only use it if there's really no other way to attach something. Like I've used it to attach buttons to a cover because it needed some little extra adhesive, so it was good for that. That I know will stay down. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and hopefully that will stay down. So I'm going to set that aside, let that one dry, and we will move on to the blue one, which is this. And I was going to put some lace and a butterfly, and I don't know if it's going to need something else or not. I'll have to see once I get to that point. If it looks like it needs something else, I'll have to figure that out. So again, it's going to be the same size, 8 by, I'll do 2 1/4 on this one. I think this paper is so pretty. What I should do on one of these. Well, it's too late now because I've cut it. I could have used my edge punchers or decorative scissors or something and done the edges a little bit decorative. Well, it's kind of late now, so. All right, and I think I'm going to use this right here. On there. And then I was going to put a butterfly on it. It's going to need more than that though, isn't it? Do a butterfly, maybe a couple buttons. That might look okay. Now all of these supplies and things that you see me using, except for the scrapbook paper and some of the stuff like this, but all the trims and the fabrics and all of that stuff I got at estate sales and thrift stores. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for supplies. They are, to me, the best source of supplies. And it's so inexpensive that way. And I know nothing's open right now, but things will open back up and we'll get back into it. I can't wait to get back shopping and to be able to do my haul videos again and find some new stuff. I've got plenty of stuff. I don't need anything right now. I'm not hurting for supplies, but you know, it's just, no matter how much you have, it's always nice to have something new to you, or brand new, either way. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna let this dry also, I think, before well, no, I could put the butterfly on there. Now, I've chosen this butterfly because these other butterflies all seem to have some kind of hole or something in the top, and I don't understand what that's supposed to be. I don't know if that's supposed to be their antennas, or if, like, this one's an actual hole, so that it wouldn't be a charm because it's a sticker. So I'm not really sure what the holes are for, and to me they look funny, so I don't like them. Again, I know I'm being picky about that, but when I look at it, that's all I see is those holes, and it's like, why are there holes? All right, should I put something else underneath this to brighten it up a little bit? Maybe like a little piece of fabric or something? Let me see. Do I have fabric out here? Yeah, I do. I have a little bit. Let's see if there's something that might work. I don't know. Now, see, that takes away from the butterfly. It doesn't help the butterfly stand out. I think the butterfly looks better just on that. Maybe it needs something lighter. That doesn't go. Maybe not. I'm not seeing anything in here that's really hitting me that it would look good. That's not bad. Maybe I'll use a piece of that. Stop while on the head, right? Okay. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just try to get some frayed edges. It's not very... I'm trying to pick apart the threads there. There we go. All right. See, it's got these little birds on it. I kind of like that. Okay. Let's do that. I don't want this video to be like hours long. I really don't. But, you know, I get to working and I just keep going. And then, like, I have certain things that I want to do that I have prepared to do. So, I think I'm going to put just a tiny bit of glue on here. Look, there's cat hair on the back of that. For God's sakes. How did that get on there? Yes, I have a cat. So, if you're allergic or something, not that there's cat hair all over everything I have. There isn't. But if you're highly allergic and you think it's going to bother you, then maybe this isn't the giveaway for you. But if you don't mind, not that, and again, I'm not going to deliberately put cat hair in anything that I give away, but I do have a cat, so there's that. All right. What do you think? A couple buttons up here? I think so. I don't know what color. Maybe an off-white. And I don't want something really thick. I want a thinner button because I don't want to add that much bulk to the book, you know. Well, that was a pretty. How's that? I like that. Okay. That was quick. And I want to put thread in those too. And I think I'll go with the pink. And I know I have some pink around right here somewhere that I cut off of the book. But now I don't see it. Oh wait, here it is. Yes, okay. I like it when a non-plan comes together. I really didn't have this one totally planned out, so I like how it came out. I really do. Now again, don't forget, I'm going to be giving away one of these journals. And I'm not sure which one. I'm going to determine that by, I guess, kind of a voting. If you leave in the comments which one you like best, that's not the giveaway, but it's going to determine which one I give away. By popular vote, I guess. And then I'll do when I do the flip through video, that'll be the giveaway video, and then I'll pick the winner from comments on that video. And maybe that, no, because I want to specify exactly which one you'll be getting for the giveaway. I was going to say maybe I'll just let the winner pick, but I think I'd rather specify which one you'll be getting. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind about that. I can change my mind, right? I haven't set anything in stone. There's no official rules. So maybe I'll change my mind and say the winner can pick which one they want. Yeah, I like those buttons there. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some more of these very soon, I think. And I don't think Walmart carries them. Maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't looked for them. I've had these forever. I haven't had to buy new ones in such a long time. Oh, I love the buttons on there. It's so pretty. All right. It's still a little damp from the gluing this down, so I'm going to set that one aside to dry. And I'm going to go back to this one. Oh, that's really flimsy. I wonder if I should back that onto something heavier. I think I will, because yeah. Of course, it's still a little wet, so I think I'm going to just wait, and then maybe I'll back it onto something. That pretty? Okay, so I'm going to let that dry too. And now I'm going to go back to the pink one. Let me get all this stuff out of the way here. And see what else I was going to do in the pink one. Pockets. This is simple. I was just going to make a couple pockets here in the center. Again, I guess it's kind of just my habit that in the center pages I put pockets. I don't know why. I just do. And I found this pretty paper, and I thought that would go really well. So I want my pockets to be 4 inches by, let's say, do I want to go up to 3 or do I want to do 2.5? Let's do, let's do 3. So 4 by 3, or maybe 2 3/4. There's a happy medium. 4 by 2 3/4. I need the 4 inches to be this way. So 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Doing 2 pockets by 4. And I'm going to put a little notch in them. These are like the simplest pockets that you can do. And I'll decorate them, but I'll probably wait and decorate them at a later time, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do them now. I wasn't prepared to decorate them, so I don't know what I'm going to decorate them with. So I'll set it aside, and if I feel like I have extra time on the video, I'll decorate them. Otherwise, I'll do it later. Now, I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to do, because they're kind of, it takes me a while to decide what I'm going to do in the video, find all the materials to do it, and then sometimes I don't have all the materials out, but it's time consuming, and I feel like it's more time consuming to do a video. Of course, it's more time consuming to do a video than to just do it. And a lot of this stuff that I'm doing is just kind of routine stuff. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure if what I'm doing, if these videos are what people want to see. Let's put it that way. I know that my haul videos are much more popular, and I know that people like to see the haul videos. Unfortunately, I can't do them right now. And any other crafting videos that I've done, I have not gotten as many views. Now, I'm not, and I've said this before, I'm not after a ton of views. I'm not monetized, so it doesn't affect me one way or another. If somebody views a video, if I get 10 views or if I get 300, it makes no difference to me because I'm not monetized, and that's not my goal, okay? I don't know what my goal is because I do it just for fun, but yet here I am talking about what people want to see. I guess I'm doing it just for fun, but I also want people to enjoy what I do, what they're watching. So I don't know. I guess my question is, I don't know if I should continue to make these type of crafting videos, or if I should just not do them and just do haul videos when I can. I don't know. I like doing the crafting videos, but like I said, it really takes me twice as much time to get something done. But then again, I'm not in a hurry to get something done. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I may or may not continue this. We'll see. And then there's times when I just come in here and I do just craft just because I don't feel like doing a video. So I just do my crafting. I don't do all my crafting on video. There. Okay, there's our center on that one. Now the other thing that I did, I worked on not in this one. In the other ones, I worked on the green stamp page. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with these and how to decorate them. I'll show you in one of the other books what I did. And so I was going to maybe try to work on that a little bit, but I'm not really sure what to do with them. So here's the blue one. And no, I didn't do the blue one. I got ready to do the blue one, but I didn't do it. I must have done the green one. I'll show you that one. Whoops. Oh, I'm knocking things all over. Okay, so in the green one, wait, which one did I do? I did one of them. I'm confused. I did this one. Okay. I think I did two of them, but I can't find, I don't know which other one I did. So with this one, I glued the sides of the flap. You know how it had, let me see if the other side has it. How it has the flap, I folded it in. Well, I glued the sides of it to make a pocket, and I put washi tape along the pocket. And on the other side, this is a napkin. I just glued a piece of a napkin on there. I added these because this page didn't have any stamps on it, so I put these on. I know they're not green stamps, but that's okay. Nobody's going to care. And then I put some trim on the bottom. I don't know what else to do with these pages. I don't especially care for this. I think it needs something else, or I don't know. I don't know what to do with these. I thought it was kind of cool to put these in here, but now that I'm trying to do something with them, I'm not crazy about them. So if you have any ideas about what to do with these green stamp pages, let me know, because I'm kind of at a loss. This one, I think I'm just going to put a flower here. I'm going to leave the flap and put a flower here. But is that enough? I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with it. But right now I'm going to do the pockets for this. And I have some 6x6 papers here. This is a purpley paper. So I got some purple, and I think it still goes well with the blues because they're kind of purpley. So I think these are the same size. Yep, 4 inches, and I'll do the 2 3/4 again because I did like that size. 2 3/4 because I want my stripes going that way. And 4. Oh, good. I don't need to use both pieces. I thought I was going to need to use both pieces. I can use it for something else. How to get 2 4-inch pieces out of a 6x6 piece of paper? Oh, because I went, okay. Okay, never mind. I didn't just say that. Never mind. Oh my God. Sometimes I think this quarantine thing is getting to my brain. It's not working right. That was a really stupid question. Oh boy. And again, I'll decorate the pockets a little bit. I may not do it on camera just for the sake of time. Maybe I'll decorate one. I don't know. We'll see how far we get here, because there's other things that I wanted to do. And I don't know how long this is running, because I didn't pay any attention to when I started it. And my camera just keeps going. It'll split it up into more than one video, and I have to meld them together, but it won't let me know that while it's recording. It just keeps recording, so I have no idea what the time is. I don't know. And I know people don't watch the whole videos. I can look on YouTube and see how long people watch them. The average, I put up a video the other day. I don't know if you've seen it. It's the Frankenpaper one, the collage sheet Frankenpaper masterboard video. And I was looking at it yesterday. And the video itself is like over an hour long. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but that's how long it ended up. And I was looking at it the other day, and the average watch time is 11 minutes. So, yeah, that's probably, must be a boring one. And see, I don't care. I don't care because, like I said, I'm not doing this for the money. So I thought that was kind of funny. 11 minutes. My son, he's big into YouTube, and he has a pretty successful YouTube channel. I think I've mentioned that before. Although he hasn't been posting too much lately. And he's the one that kind of got me into doing this, and he helped me get started with it. And he's an administrator of this channel. So he can go in and he can look at the analytics and everything, and he's better at that than I am. And again, I don't really care too much about it, but he likes to look at it. He's monetized, and so he pays a lot of attention to that. And on his channel, he's figured out like what people like and what they don't like, and he does his videos according to that, because you know, it is more important to him. So he looks at my channel, and he was telling me that before I put that Frankenpaper video up, he was looking at it, and I have mostly haul videos, and I know people like the haul videos, and he says, well, your channel's doing really good. He said, and your watch time is great. People are watching the whole videos, which is a really good thing. So now he's going to go and he's going to look at that one, and he's going to be like, Mom, I think you better change your content. But, I'll do whatever. I would like to do haul videos. And the haul videos are the most fun for me. I get excited doing the haul videos because it's fun. It's fun to hunt the stuff down. It's fun to get it. It's fun to do the videos. That's what I really like doing. I can't wait to get back to that. Okay, there's our pockets for that one, and I'll decorate them later. And what do I need to do? The green one, yeah. Oh, then I have to put those belly bands in too. This one I pulled out because I thought that I would put some napkin on this one. One of these flowers or something, like right here. Or one of these. I wasn't sure. So that's why those are pulled out. I don't know if we're going to get to that today or not, because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. So I have this paper for this one. I thought that was like so pretty. And it's the same kind of paper, so I know it's the same size. What did I say? 2 3/4, right? 2 3/4 by 4. Blade just fell out of my... Hold on a second. My blade falls out of my cutter all the time. Okay. So, we've had... I'm in Florida, as I've told you before, And our weather has been pretty nice lately. We had some storms come through the other day. And a tornado touched down not too far from here. Did a little bit of property damage. Nobody got hurt, thank God. But we needed the rain really bad because it was getting dry. And when it gets dry and hot, all the grass dries up and it just gets bad. So we needed the rain, so that was good. So now everything is really greening up out there. And the temperature has been just like really, really nice. Warm enough that I can go in the pool. But not so stifling hot that it's uncomfortable to sit out on my porch. Because in the middle of the summer, oh my gosh, it gets so hot outside that I can't even sit on the porch. But right now it's just beautiful. So in the afternoons I grab my book and I go sit out on the porch and I read, and it's just so nice out. This would be really good weather to go kayaking or something, but I don't know. We haven't done it while we've been quarantined yet because I was sick. I was sick for a long time for me, and I just, even when I got better, I just didn't feel like I had the strength to go kayaking. I do now, so maybe one of these days we're going to get out there and go before it gets too hot. As you're out on the river and that sun beats down on you, oh my God, it's hot. There's a couple rivers that we go to that are spring-fed, so the water is just crystal clear and it's just absolutely gorgeous, and you can get out and you know, wade in the water a little bit, or swim if you want to, if the tide is in and it's deep enough. I don't usually swim because I don't kayak in my swimsuit. I'm just not comfortable in it, so I'm usually wearing shorts and a t-shirt. But anxious to get back out there. And yes, we do have alligators in the water. Now in the spring-fed rivers, there aren't too many. We have seen them a couple of times, but the water is, like I said, it's crystal clear water, so you can see down into the water, so you can see if there's an alligator there. They usually stay to the edges, and they keep to themselves. They're not attack alligators. Alligators don't attack people. It's a big misconception. They will try to get your little dog. If you're walking your dog along a lake, don't do that. Because yes, they will get your little dog, but they're not going to go after a person. They're certainly not going to go after a person in a kayak. My fear of them is not so much that they're going to come after me, but that they will swim under my kayak and come up and boot me off of my kayak into their waters. That's the only thing that I worry about. But like I said, the water's clear. You can see them if they're there, and usually they're not where you're kayaking. They're afraid of you. They're going to stay away from you. But we have seen them. But there is one river that parts of the river are very dark. It's not a spring-fed river, and it's very, very dark. And we've been on that river and seen some really big alligators. And my friend that we often go out kayaking with, she won't go on that river again because the last time there were big alligators and they went under our kayaks, and she's like, I'm not kayaking on that river again. So that one's out. And it is kind of scary when the water's so dark you can't see. Okay, so there's those pockets. I love that paper. It's so pretty. All right, now I have to sew the belly bands back in. Where was I going to put this? On one of my white pages. And I had... Did I ink the edges of it? I don't know if I hit ink the edges of it. I think I was going to put this one here. No, here. I guess I had not done that. Okay. So that's what I'll do. The other thing that I want to try to do today, I don't know. Should I do it today or should I do it in another video? Maybe I'll cut this short and I'll do this. It's probably not short, but I'll stop this video and I'll do the next thing that I wanted to do in another video. I may have to go get these videos off of my camera onto my computer before I do that, because I think I have another long one on here already that needs to come off. I'll run out of room on here if I don't. See, I didn't want those circles. I think I can disguise them pretty well. Okay. Oh, I was going to back this. I have this. Will it fit? It's not quite wide enough. And I'm afraid if I back this with this being too small, too short, when you go to slide something under the belly band, it'll catch on that. So that's not going to work. So I need to find another piece. Do I need to back it? No, I don't think I do. I think it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be better to be thinner and more flexible to slide things under there. That's what I'm thinking. I want it to go like this. Okay. I think it'll be fine. I will test it. And I can always lift it off and back it if I feel like it needs to be. So my friend and I, we both scrapbook, and the company Echo Park, I don't know if you're familiar with them or not. They sell scrapbook paper and supplies, and they were selling a mystery box for $50, and you would get like, I don't remember what they were advertising, but like over $100 worth of stuff in it. You know, it's their leftover stuff that they didn't sell, probably. They're trying to clean their shelves off. But I really like the paper company. I like their paper. I like the collections that they put out. And they put out a lot of stuff and a good variety of different stuff. So my friend and I decided that we were going to go in on buying one of those mystery boxes. They were $50. So it was $25 each. So I got it. And it was like, I got it that first week of this whole quarantine thing, which was 5 weeks ago. And it has been sitting here because I haven't gotten together with my friend. So finally, and I did open it and look at it because I was curious. So finally we got together and we went through and divided the box up, and that was really fun. So I have a few new things from that. Now I'm not going to do a haul on that because it's scrapbook paper. And it's not my audience's thing, I don't think. I don't know if I'll use any of it for junk journals because it wasn't junk journal-y looking. Some of it might have been. All right, so anyway, there's that one. I think that's really pretty. All right, so I think I am going to end this video here, and I will continue and do other things in the next video. But first I have to go dump this onto my computer, and I'll get back to it later. So comment below which one of these that you're leaning towards liking. We have the green, the blue, and the pink. And let me know how you like the video, what you think about these crafting videos. Should I continue them? Should I just stop? I don't know what to do. And we'll see you next time, if there's a next time. Okay, bye-bye.